Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Iman Datria Hadi, majoring Islamic Ekonomi Law from Syariah Faculty of Bandung Islamic University. Okay, here I will present my assignment, a journal review. A journal review about a multiple contract according to the Fatwa of National Sharia Council. Table of content. First, background. 2, method. Third, result and discussion. For conclusion. First, background. The development of the transaction model is especially true of the parties involved and the means of delivering the contract. In response to the needs of modern transaction, juries and institutions fatwa perform contract development and establish additional requirements. The development contract in question as a result of adjustment effort jurisprudence conducted fatwa authority on modern financial product. Among the form of contract is an inefficient development contract and the modification of the contract. The development of Islamic banking and finance is progressing very rapidly and facing the challenge of an increasingly complex. Banking and Islamic financial institutions must be able to meet the needs of modern business by providing innovative products and more varied and satisfying service. Practitioners are required to creatively innovative product, regulators to make regulations that regulate and supervise the product carried by the practitioner. The Board of Sharia prosecuted actively and creatively issue fatwa industry need as determined by the time. And academic was prosecuted provide scientific enlightenment and guidance in other product and regulations support the needs of modern and really did not divide from the principle of Sharia. 2. Method. There is a strong relationship between product innovation with market development of Islamic banks. This means that the more innovative Islamic bank to make the product, the faster growing market, so weak product innovation Islamic bank, however, will impact significantly to the slow development of the market. Weak product innovation and market development of Islamic bank must be overcome. In order to accelerate the development of Islamic bank more quickly, product innovation is required in order that Islamic bank can be optimized in the face of a global phenomenon, because it must take the initiative in market development and product development. Therefore, as an academic whose job is to give scientific explanation and guidance to product innovation of Islamic financial institution in order to Sharia comply. Then, in this article will be discussed on the application of hybrid concept product contract in the Cairo using survey method literature. 3. Result and discussion. 1. The emergence of multiple contract. Multiple contract can be divided into 5 types: conditional contract, accumulated contract, opposite contract, different contract, and similar contract. Of the 5 types of conditional contract and accumulated contract which are commonly used in the use of multiple contract, the definition of conditional contract in the form of multiple contract is the first contract respond to the second, in which the fulfillment of the first contract depends on the fulfillment of the second contract. Through a reciprocal process, scholars define this contract with a conditional agreement. 2. The legal status of multiple contract. As an example, the prohibition of buy and salah contract are clearly stated by the Prophet. It could be contractual contract that is allowed when standing alone, but it becomes unlawful when the agreement contract was assembled in a single transaction. It can be concluded that the law of the multiple contract not necessarily the same as the law of contract that boil it. Although there are multiple contracts that is forbidden, but the principle of them are allowed in the law of multiple contract analogies with contract law that is built. And 3. Base multiple contract. Based on the critical analysis, the hadith can be categorized into hadith sahih because absent from the quality of narrator which narrated the hadith, no one of them has a cause of rejection the story conveys. In addition, the hadith is also reinforced by different narrators, including in Abu Dawud, Nasai, Tirmizi, so that it becomes a famous hadith. Based on the hadith, the scholar agreed to prohibit multiple contract between the sale and purchase and card in one transaction. All contract that contain elements of buying and selling is forbidden to compile with card in one transaction, such as ijarah with card, greeting card, sharf with card, and other. 4. Giro multiple contract. Akad is the agreement of both parties who require both implement what has been agreed. Wahbah al-Zuhaili explained that the contract is binding between the lead of something, either a bond is real and the abstract, from one parties and two parties. From this sense, it is understood that the contract is the agreement activities of the two parties for a specific purpose that result in the emergence legal consequences that must be met by both parties mutually binding, and give birth to a legal purpose to be realized. Principal contract is the core of the contract which will be executed, while accessory contract is an agreement to carry out additional principal contract, so that the contract depends on the subject matter of the contract accessory. 5. Collection of funds. Raising fund in Islamic bank can take the form of demand deposit, saving, and time deposit. In general, Islamic bank is future contract wadi'ah yad damanah to a checking account. Islamic bank acting as sahib amal, Islamic bank can perform a wide variety of business that are not contrary to Islamic principles and develop, including doing mudarabah with other parties. Thus, Islamic bank in their capacity as mudarib has properties as a trustee, which must be careful on prudence and goodwill and is responsible for everything from fault or negligence. In addition, Islamic bank also act as the power of the business owner of the funds that is expected to benefit optimally as possible without violating the rule of Sharia. From the result of mudarabah fund management, Islamic bank will divide the produce to the owner of the funds in accordance with the ratio agreed and stipulated in the contract of account opening. In managing the asset of mudarabah, a bank gairo cover operational costs by using the ratio of profit which they are entitled. Giro mudarabah calculation for result in based on the average daily balance that is calculated at the end of every month and the beginning of the next month book. 4. Conclusion. The contract is a contract single stand-alone and has its own legal consequence. With today's development, the existence of multiple contracts is indispensable to support Islamic financial institutions in issuing product. Multiple contract is some combination of both guaranteed contract or unparalleled that is have legal effect beyond that is the legal effect of a combination of such contract. There are two opinions regarding the multiple contract law. So, in Islam, every multiple contract causes price obscurity and uncertainty, and hilah to avoid usually is emuli contract prohibited and say sorry if there pronunciation error, and thank you.